Hello. Today we'll be looking at upgrading to version 10.3. Yes, I did earlier say that when the time comes for us to upgrade, we will actually upgrade when we're starting the video on video one. And I felt it is time now for us to upgrade. So I just want us to look at how we can upgrade to version 10.3. The fact is that at that initial stage, when the new version 10 came up, there were a lot of issues coming up because it was not stable. But Cypress has recently upgraded to version, updated it to 10.3, and that 10.3 seems to be a bit more stable than the 10.1 and 10.2. So at this stage, I will just prefer that we move on with the new trend. And again, I want to make this for clarity's sake. If this video is actually going to be a bit simple, because our project is not complex at the moment, we haven't gone far, we are still at the elementary level. So upgrading to version 10.3 is not going to be difficult for us. But if you have a project that is already complex, this video in a per se might not actually be for that, because there are a lot of dependency, there are a lot of things that has to be changed, which I am not going to touch here, because on our end, those things are not actually for now, not in our project. Hopefully I'm going to do another video on that issue, where if for those who have huge projects, how to upgrade their version 9.7 to 10, and I'll show you all that you need to change alongside as you are doing the upgrade. But for now, I want us to stick to this course so that we can be faster in this our project. So the first thing I want you to do, which I've already done this, just for times to save time, I've just copied this. You copy and duplicate, you just paste, you have copy version of it. So now I'm going to rename it. Let's just rename it to 2, our test 2. So we'll still be working with this one. Now we have a backup of it. This Cypress test 2 will still remain on version 9.7, while this is what we are now going to start working on. So as usual, you just have to open with Visual Studio Code. Okay, this is our tests as it has always been, and this is what we've done so far. So usually here you have your integration. Now I'm going to close this. We don't need this at the moment. Now for us to upgrade, all you have to do is to come to this package.json, and now look at the version. If you look at these dependencies, all we have here now is Cypress. You see the version 9.7.0. What we want to upgrade to is 10.3.0. Now I haven't changed it like that. All you just need to do is save, Control S. Now you saved it, but that is not enough. You come to terminal, you go to a new terminal, and then you enter npm install and hit enter. So what will now happen is this version 10.3 is now going to be installed. So that is exactly what we are doing here. And let's just wait for it to, you can see it's already installing, to install. Okay, it has finished installing. So all I now need to do is to run it. Npm run test. Now it will start running on the version 10.3, no longer the 9.7. And of course, everything on the interface changed. Everything about it just changed. Good. Now this is the new interface. Now it's asking us continue to Cypress 10. Yes, we want to continue. Just click here. Good. Now there are a lot of migration that actually Cypress did here, but they've made in such a way that they help us to do the migration. So all you just need to do is to click rename this specs for me. Now we're migrating. All look at the changes they're making here. You can see initially our file name is .spec.js, but now they've changed it from file name.sci.js. So that is one. Now if you look at the first one here, the first change they made here is integration. Look at it. Yeah, you see, usually it is on this folder integration that we have our all our tests, but this new version has changed it. They now changed it Cypress slash integration, which is integration. That integration is now being changed to E to E. And then the name change is now being changed from spec to Sci. Look at the name, look at it, spec. Now at the end, once we migrate now, it will change to Sci. So these are just the what they are saying here. So we're going to say yes, rename it for us. It has just been renamed. Now the next one is rename the Cypress support file. Now the support file is actually support slash index. Now they are changing it from index.js to e2e.js. Yes, rename it for us. Look at it here. So we have this support slash index.js is changing to this. For now, we don't have anything on our Cypress.json, but of course, in due time, we're going to. So if we already have that, they're going to change it here to config.js and no longer Cypress.json. It's now changed to cypress.config.js. So we're going to migrate. So all you just need to do is to just follow the click on the button, and it has chosen. You can choose anyone. I actually, for me, I use Edge. These are the two my preference: Edge or Electron for my Cypress testing. So I prefer using Edge. You can use if you have Chrome. You can if your Chrome is installed, you can use Chrome. You can use Firefox, whichever. So I'm using Edge. Okay, now this is our first test. So we're going to run it and see what happens. Okay, good. The test has actually run and is a pass. You see, it's checked, showing you that it passed. Now I want to show you something here. There's something that actually failed, even if in a version 9% it has been failing. I just want to clarify that that actually is an ad. This section is an ad. Look at the ad here. It's an ad that is popping up. This section is an ad that is popping up. You know why the test is running. So it has actually been failing. That has nothing to do with our test. So I just want to clarify that. So if you look at our test now, it is it has passed. You see, it's checked good. So remember that this website is a commercial website or is a public website, sorry, and so many persons are using it. It's a free, website for everybody. So there are a lot of ads on it. So eventually, as the test is running, some of the ads are failing. Okay, now I want to run all the tests. Remember that we use dot only. Okay, so let's go back now to our file. You see now that integration has changed. The folder integration has changed to E2E. So our test remains first test. So now we can now close this. We no longer need this. We have now migrated. We've upgraded now to 10.3. So that is it. And let's change this dot only. Let's remove it so that Cypress can now run all the tests. So I'll just saved. Good. Automatically is running the test now. So let's just see what happens. You can see that it has finished the first one. It's running the second one now. Good. Everything is just going as it should be. Fine. The second one is done. The third one is going. And that's it. The whole tests have all passed. So that's just it. This is version 10. If you've watched this video to the end, bravo. You just migrated to version 10.3. And from now onward, we'll now be using this version 10.3 to carry out our test. Thank you very much and happy testing. Once again, I will join you to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't so that you'll be getting updates once the new video comes up. Thank you and happy testing.